What's traffic, number 49931, still about 4 miles out of the runway at 20. I think I'll have to cut the engine when I'm going into landing because right now I have no throttle control, cannot land with 100% power. I'm going to stay up in the air a little bit to figure things out, and then we'll advise them to be coming in. Thank you so much, Watsonville.
Hey, I heard you were on the 121.5. I'm a CFI. So you having a full problem with your throttle? It's full open?
Right now my throttle is a little bit towards in the middle, but I'm getting 100% power.
Okay, if you can, just try to keep it, give yourself a long final. Give yourself about a 5, 6, 7, 8 mile final if you can. Aim for the runway, come in, don't try to change the speed too much, stay a little bit low because you'll be fast. Once that happens, start pulling that mixture once you know you have the runway made. Climb up just a little bit so you can reduce your speed. You're going to gain altitude, that's why you stay low, and then try to make the runway. It could work out that way.
Roger that. So right when I'm coming in for the runway, I should pull out the mixture, and do I cut the magnetos or do I keep them on?
You got to cut that engine if it's not responding to your engine throttle inputs. So do whatever you got to do. Pull that mixture, turn the mags off, and try to get that engine cut. Do you have a fuel cutoff switch or valve?
Yes, I do have one.
I would pull that after you pull the mixture, definitely. Try to get that engine to cut.
Roger that, I'll do that. I'll still take a couple of minutes in the air to gather myself, and then I'll be coming in for a final.
Sounds good. Keep us advised, and we'll help you out if you need it.
Roger that, thank you so much. I don't know when's the right time to put down the flaps, because the arc is at 85.
You 172?
No, this is 152, 49931.
What type of aircraft are you?
It's a 152.
152, okay. Let me think here for a minute.
The aircraft is having problems. He's outbound, inbound?
I think he's going to stay up there for a second to figure some things out.
Okay, sir, thanks for your help. Do you know anything about him? Does he have a flight instructor here on the field?
I'm a student solo number 49931.
Okay, 49931. Are you soloing out of Watsonville?
Yes, soloing out of Watsonville.
Who's your flight instructor out of Watsonville?
Yes, my flight instructor is from United Flight Services.
Okay, we're going to try to find someone from United to get with you.
Roger that, thank you so much.
And if ground vehicle will stay put here for the aircraft, Watsonville.
Student from United Flight, are you over the field?
No, right now I'm about 3 miles out from runway 20. I'm trying to get set up for a final.
Okay, keep us posted. We're looking for you.
Roger that. Thank you so much.
Okay, student pilot, we're headed over to United Flight to find your flight instructor.
Thank you so much.
If you can, keep headed toward the field because if that engine quits, you want to be as close as you can.
Right, got it. Right now I'm at 4,000 feet, so I can make the field if the engine quits right now. But if I start coming in towards the airport, I'm just going to have too much power and speed.
No, we want you to head toward the airport and circle the airport high. You can be above the airport.
Roger that. I'll do that. Thank you.
And to the student pilot who's having the emergency, how familiar are you with engine out emergency procedures?
I'm pretty familiar with them. I've practiced them quite a few times with my instructor.
Another option that I can give you is if you want to circle the field and you still cannot make any power adjustments at 4,000 feet, you can try putting that mixture to idle and glide it all the way down, circling for the runway, but it's your decision.
Right, I'll think about it, because if I cut out the mixture, then I have to get the fuel valve off and the magnetos cut, correct? I just cut off the whole engine.
At this point, you're just an emergency aircraft, so you don't if you can get the engine to stop with the mixture cut, that'll be good enough.
Perfect, thank you so much. I'll just go through my checklist again.
Yep, go for it. Just another option for you if you want to make that work.
And student pilot, we're still looking for your flight instructor, so he should be on the horn pretty shortly.
Can you hear 931 at all?
Yeah, I can listen to that guy with the emergency at Watsonville, CTAF, 20502.
Number 5, is he okay? Like, were you monitoring that frequency? Is that why I was trying to get a hold of you, but I couldn't hear you? But is he okay right now? What's the status?
I think the guy has full throttle. He cannot pull power. So he's talking to somebody. I think Watsonville ground is on that frequency as well. They're trying to help him right now to 20502.
Okay, so somebody is actively talking to 931 and trying to help him out?
Yes, Watsonville ground is on that frequency, 20502.
Okay, thanks. Number 502, can you do me a favor? Can you go to the CTAF real quick and ask him if he needs emergency equipment? Also, can you have him give you an estimate of fuel remaining and how many people are on board?
All right, we'll ask for fuel remaining people and if he needs equipment to 20502. Give me 1 second.
Number 502, thanks a lot. We got, here's the situation. There's a Skyhawk, we believe it's a Skyhawk directly over Watsonville. He's got a stuck full throttle. It's basically an emergency situation right now. He's on the CTAF. If you know, I know you've done so much flying over the jump zone and stuff, and maybe if you guys could, see if you have the time to maybe help him out, but we believe he's on the CTAF, and he's got a stuck full throttle.
And 328 Victor Romeo, we're going to go off frequency, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Number 8 Victor Romeo, I appreciate that, and thanks a lot, buddy.
Absolutely, anything we can do there.
This is not 20502.
Number 502, go ahead.
All right, so it's a student, so it's just one person on board, and he has about 13 gallons of fuel.
So one student, and you said how many hours of fuel?
It would be 13 gallons of fuel. Let me ask him how much is it going to be. 1 second.
Oh, that's fine. We don't want to stress him out. So 13 gallons of fuel left remaining. How do you sound?
The guy sounds confident right now. He's just overflying. He just doesn't want to kill the mixture or the engine, so he's overflying the area. 20502.
502, thanks a lot. Number 502, yeah. Tell him it's not an issue if he needs equipment. It's better to be safe than sorry. So if he feels he needs equipment, please tell him it is not an issue with regards to that aspect.
Okay, and this is your solo?
Yes, I'm soloing right now.
Okay, so you're above the field, and have you talked to ATC?
I reported my problem to 121.5 right now. There's just a couple of other airplanes on there.
Mechanic at United Flight, you said that you don't have any throttle authority, correct?
I do not. If I pull the throttle back, even when it's idle, it starts going up really high.
Number 502, contact approach 120.1. Thank you for the help.
All right, contact 120.1, and we have an update on the emergency 20502.
502, go ahead.
The emergency, he's talking to a mechanic right now, and he says he doesn't have any control on the throttle 20502.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hey, student pilot Unicom here. How do you read?
Loud and clear, 49931.
Okay, we found a United Flight flight instructor. So your plane is with United Flight. The flight instructor is with United Flight. I'm going to turn it over to him. We got you over the field, and he's going to help you out.
Perfect, thank you so much.
Hey, what altitude are you at right now?
I'm at about 6,700.
Okay, you done engine out landings, and who's your instructor, Harry?
Harry, yes.
Okay, so you're going to control this basically with the mixture.
Got it.
Start pulling the mixture back, and you can go idle cut off. Once you go idle cut off, and it'll kind of shut itself off for a little bit, you can start a descent at about 70 knots or so, and then come back in slowly, and you'll see the engine should restart. So do that a few times just to get used to it.
Perfect, got it. So what I do is I go mixture idle, and then it cuts off, and then when I start going in and I put in the mixture back, I'll get it back again, correct?
So go ahead and pull the mixture all the way back and start descend maybe 500 or 1,000 feet and try that out, and then slowly put it back in. So you want to do that? You want to get down to about, I don't know, 2,000 or 3,000, about 2,000 feet, and you're going to set yourself up, on a long final for 20. Okay? And then you're going to come in at about 2,000, start descending, and then you'll slowly pull once you kind of be a little bit high for the field, you'll pull the mixture back and start slowing the plane down, and you'll start putting the flaps in and land. If it doesn't work out, you put the mixture back in, put the flaps back up, and try it again, okay?
Roger that, I'll try that again, and then I'll start descending right now.
Number 75 Zulu, for an emergency aircraft over Watsonville, I want you to remain at least 4 miles away from the Watsonville airport.
4 miles away from Watsonville, would you prefer I go to the left or to the right?
Going to the east of Watsonville would be fine, but the issue is that we have a plane who's got a stuck throttle over Watsonville, so his altitude can change very rapidly at times, and he's staying within a couple miles of the airport. But yeah, just remain 4 miles outside of the Watsonville airport.
4 miles outside Watsonville, 7 by Zulu. And NorCal Ranger 328 Victor Romeo has update for Watsonville.
All right, Victor Romeo, go ahead.
Yes, the aircraft pilot sounds very confident. He is in contact with operators of the aircraft on the ground, and he is currently on final for runway 20 at Watsonville, and it appears that no equipment will be required.
All right, Victor Romeo, can you do me a favor? Can you monitor that frequency and the mechanic and just advise us when he is safely off the runway, please?
And we will continue to monitor, and we'll continue past on the update. 328 Victor Romeo.
Right, Victor Romeo, Roger. They're just relaying to me now. I guess everything did go fine. Once again, thanks for all your help in the relay and stuff. Really appreciate that.
Oh, our pleasure, anytime. 328 Victor Romeo.
Number 205, and Watsonville's good to go for you. I think those guys on the ground at Watsonville did an awesome job.
Just advising that aircraft is clear of runway 20 Watsonville.
Is runway 20 open?
Yes, sir. The emergency aircraft just clear out runway 20, sir.
That 47 will be taxiing on 27 to hold short runway 20 Watsonville.
And Watsonville Traffic Airport ground vehicle and emergency aircraft will be traveling north on taxiway Alpha Watsonville.